you know, when we were kids, we burned down a sewage treatment plant. Like, whoa.
Yeah, so since you do an interrogation true crime podcast, what is the craziest story somebody's ever confessed to you, like at a live show, and what's your favorite?
So one of the things that happens with the show a lot is the format. At one of the segments of the show, we give everybody my phone number, and then they text in their own crimes, right? Yeah. So once people see how that's going, they're usually willing to confess to more. So what happens a lot is somebody will text in something fairly innocuous, and then like 20 minutes later, they'll be like, well, statute of limitations is up. Let's just go for it, you know? Like one of the more recent shows that we had done, somebody texted in, first time I ever smoked weed was when I stole a QP from my dad. Pretty docile. I mean, silly, goofy. What do you make a joke about that? And then 15 minutes later, he said, well, whatever. You know, when we were kids, we burned down a sewage treatment plant. I'm like, whoa. Now, I always keep it anonymous, but for certain ones, I ask, I'm like, does anybody want to fess up to that? So we can just like keep making jokes about
keep it going.
And I mean, it was honestly incredibly innocent, right? It was something I think any kid would have done by accident, where they were lighting fireworks off in a field. And they were done, right? And they would go to leave, and they turn around, and they're like, oh, that's a really big fire. They were just lighting fireworks off in the woods, you know, near, I lived in a neighborhood kind of like that too. There was like a plastic plant like in our town, right? So if you lived in that area and you wanted to go play out in the woods, like you would probably be near the plastic plant.
Yeah,
you know?
That's where you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's
what you do.
A fun one that I like to tell is when somebody had texted in, used to sell fake edibles to high school kids. They were Costco brownie bites. I was like, that's so fun. I don't even know if that's really a crime, right?
That's
like,
hilarious.
Just duping children. Like,
I think you're clean on that, yeah.
It's hilarious. I think that's hilarious, right?
The cops arrest you, you're like, here, take one. They're great.
Last one, somebody had stolen an ambulance and then got arrested, and on their way, like, getting, like, pulled out, like, into the car, they shouted out, I'm the fastest ambulance in the county. Like, that's fun. Like, that's just a good time.